All right, guys, CrowdStrike also reported earnings after market close today. They did beat on earnings per share and revenue, but they slightly missed on their guidance. And that's all it takes for a stock like CrowdStrike that's gone up a lot to cool off for a bit. Plus, NVIDIA, we know they slightly missed on some numbers. It wasn't as big of a beat as they normally show. And so that doesn't help because we know NVIDIA is the AI bellwether, right? And all other AI stocks can fall when NVIDIA goes down, all right? But they also, some analysts are worried about, the discounts that CrowdStrike will have to give because of that IT outage, remember, that happened a while back. And so that is another concern why the stock's down. But the main thing was the guidance missing, right? You can't miss on guidance when you have a high valuation multiple, like CrowdStrike. So I've been saying the wait for CrowdStrike to come under 400, and now it is. Now, you don't need to try to be a hero because we do have PCE inflation on Friday, okay? And we need to see if NVIDIA starts coming back, that's going to lift the rest of the market as well. But with PCE inflation, right, we just saw the last report coming in a little hotter than expected. So I don't expect many investors to, go big on anything until we clear through that, okay? So you could start with one share if you want, and then if you have the long-term mindset, right, if CrowdStrike stock drops further, you could add another share or two shares, however you want to do it, right? It depends on what your position size, what you want it to be. But I would do it slowly, okay? Because now we just started rolling over, and NVIDIA, like I said, if NVIDIA stock keeps going down for a bit, I do think it's going to recover eventually. But if it does go down the short run, it's going to affect these other stocks as well. So that's why dollar cost averaging, guys, is the best method. So you can handle the volatility and the chop by buying a tiny bit at a time over time and eventually climb out of it. And I do think these stocks will bounce back eventually.